Alex named Serena, Maria as dream foes. Filipino tennis star Alex Ila said she wanted to face off against tennis legends such as Serena Williams and her idol, Maria Sharapova. Interviewed by Andy Roddick on his Served Media podcast, Ila said that these players would be a dream matchup. "I would say Serena Williams," she said, before being told she might get the chance to actually play against her. Alex Ila to begin clay's season at Linz Open. "If I could do two in the past, I'll do Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova," Ila told Roddick and John Wertheim. She also said she wanted to face off against world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka. Sabalenka, of course, because everyone wants to play the number 1 in the world. "I almost had the chance last year. It's exactly what my coach told me in the Miami Open 2025 semifinals before I played Jessica Pegula," Ila said. She has yet to play Sabalenka in any WTA tournament, but she was known for defeating higher-seeded opponents in last year's Miami Open, especially then world number 2 Iga Swiatek. This year, Ila was able to defeat former doubles partner Coco Gauff at the Indian Wells Masters earlier this month in a 6-2, 2-0 walkover victory in the round of 32 after world number 4 Gauff had to pull from the match due to injury. While Ila is currently world number 29, her rankings are expected to drop following the expiration of the points from last year's Miami Open, and is expected to place between 45th to 50th following the results of this year's edition. Ila is currently preparing for the Linz Open, following a round of 16 appearance at this year's Miami Open, and the quiet hours between matches, when the roar of the crowd fades into memory and the court lies still. Tennis becomes something more than competition. It becomes imagination, possibility, a dialogue between eras. Alex de Minaur, known for his speed and relentless energy, is not the type to dwell too long on fantasy. His game is built on the present, on chasing down one more ball, on turning defense into something unexpectedly sharp. Yet even he, like any player who has ever held a racket, carries a private what if. What if time bent just enough to allow impossible matches? When asked about dream opponents, Alex didn't hesitate long. Two names surfaced, not just as champions, but as legends who reshaped the sport itself: Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova. At first glance, the answer might surprise some. Not because of their greatness, that part is unquestionable, but because these are figures from a different rhythm of the game, players whose dominance carved deep marks into tennis history. But that's exactly the point. To face Serena would not just be a match, it would be a storm. Her presence alone, fierce and commanding, carried an energy that could tilt a stadium. Alex imagines standing across the net, feeling the weight of her serve, the explosive power that once overwhelmed generations of opponents. He knows what people would say. The pace, the strength, the sheer force of Serena's game would test every fiber of his defense. But that's where the intrigue lies. Alex thrives on speed, on retrieving the impossible, on extending rallies until opponents begin to question themselves. In his mind, the match becomes a clash of identities, unstoppable force against immovable resilience. Serena dictating with power, Alex countering with movement, each rally stretching into something dramatic, something unforgettable. And maybe, just maybe, there would be a moment, a single rally, where defense turns into offense, where Alex threads a passing shot that even Serena can't reach. That's the kind of moment players dream about. Then there's Maria. Where Serena was thunder, Maria Sharapova was ice, precision wrapped in intensity. Her game wasn't just about hitting hard, it was about timing, angles, and an unyielding mental edge. Against her, every short ball would feel like an invitation to attack, every hesitation a risk. Alex imagines those baseline exchanges, sharp, clean, relentless. Maria stepping in early, taking time away, forcing him to react faster than instinct. It would be a different challenge from Serena, less about surviving power and more about solving a puzzle at full speed. What fascinates him isn't just the difficulty, it's the contrast. Two champions, two styles, two entirely different kinds of pressure. Against Serena, the battle would be physical, almost elemental. Against Maria, it would be strategic, a chess match played at breakneck pace. And in both, Alex sees something valuable, not just a test of skill, but a chance to measure himself against the echoes of greatness. Because every player grows up watching someone,
Studying them.
borrowing pieces of their game, even unknowingly. To then face those figures, even in imagination, is to complete a circle. It's not about winning or losing. Not really. It's about standing on the same court as history and asking yourself, how would I respond? Would his speed be enough to neutralize Serena's power? Could his anticipation disrupt Maria's precision? Would he find new layers in his own game, pushed beyond familiar limits? These questions don't need answers to matter. The beauty lies in the asking. For Alex, the dream isn't about rewriting records or proving anything definitive. It's about the experience, the intensity of the moment, the collision of styles, the chance to create something unique even in a hypothetical space. And maybe that's what makes tennis so compelling. It's a sport rooted in the present, yet constantly in conversation with its past. Players come and go, but their styles, their strengths, their stories linger, waiting to be imagined in new combinations. On some future night, under some imagined set of lights, Alex de Minaur sprints across a court that exists only in thought. On one side stands Serena, power-coiled and ready. On another, Maria, eyes sharp, timing perfect. The rallies begin. The crowd, real or imagined, leans in.